Good morning. So I have a new activity on here for vocabulary. It is a vocabulary menu, so like the spelling menu, but for your vocabulary words. And there's some things on here that you might not understand how to do. So I just wanted to go over it. So the first option is create a crossword puzzle using all of your vocabulary words. Include appropriate clues and an answer key. The easiest way to make a crossword is to use graph paper. Okay, I'm just going to make up some words. Let's say we have, I'm going to put the definitions down at the bottom. So these are my words that are going to go across, and these are my words that are going to go down. And let's say number one is the word fly. Okay. So fly is a tiny bug that flies. It flies. Okay, so I wouldn't actually write the word fly. I would just write the definition, a tiny bug that flies. And then I would have like a word bank, you know, maybe going down the middle, because you only have 8 words. So fly, let's say ladder, ghost. Okay, I'm just making words up. Okay, so you would write the definitions for across and down. Like, let's say I had one across is a tiny bug that flies, and 2 down is a tool that helps you climb high. Okay, so that's a ladder. And then for the crossword, you have to make the words match up, like the letters match up. So, you know, I would do this in pencil, and you might have to erase and move things around and whatnot. And you're using your vocabulary words for the week, okay? So if I had fly, I have 3 squares, okay? So that's F-L-Y. And then the word ladder would come down. So this is 1 across, and then 2 down, L-A-T-T-E-R. Okay, ladder. Okay, and then I have a T here, and then I have the word ghost. So I could have the word ghost coming over here. G-H-O-S-T. So that would be 3 going across. So 3 across would be a person's spirit after they die is a ghost. Okay. And so on. So that's how you would make a crossword. The next is create a quiz using all of your vocabulary words. Your quiz must have 3 different types of questions: multiple choice, essay, fill in the blank. So you're going to make your own quiz. So like fill in the blank, you would have the definition for a word. So if I use the word a spirit's person after they die, a ghost, I could say the blank haunted the house after they died, and then you would fill in the blank, the ghost haunted the house after they died. Or you could have multiple choice, or you could have essay questions. So you could say, or it doesn't even have to be an essay question. You could say, please write down the definition for the word fly. Okay, so you're going to make a quiz for your vocabulary words. You're going to, here's one that you probably don't know. Write an acrostic for each word. So it's a poem, an acrostic or story. So what you do, if I wanted to do that, this is an acrostic. It's an R. Let's say I wanted to do for the word fly. I'll just do a short one. I would write the words, the letters going down, F-L-Y, okay? And then I would write a story. So it's not just a phrase for each word. That's called something else. I can't think of the name for it right now, but this is like a poem or a story. So I could say, flies, flies eat garbage and live excuse me, and live outside. You'd better cover your picnic. Okay, so I am making a story out of the letter. So flies eat garbage and live outside. You'd better cover your picnic. Okay, so it's factual information. It makes sense, and it has to do with the word that I wrote going down. Okay, so it says write an acrostic for each word. Create a comic strip, all right, with at least 5 of your vocabulary words. So we've done that. Design a bumper sticker for each vocabulary word. So you would just, make about a picture about this big, and it says graphics may be included. So you can write a little saying or something that would be, most bumper stickers are funny. So something funny about your word, and you could put a picture on there. Write a poem using at least 5 of your vocabulary words. Write a breaking news story using at least 5 of your vocabulary words. So a lot of these options say using, 5 words or something, but you have 8 words each week. So do you have 8 or 10? Yeah, 8. So if you used 5 one day, then you would have to make sure the next day that you use the other 3 in whatever you're doing, okay? Design a greeting card. So, you could do a holiday card, you could do a birthday card using 5 of your vocabulary words. And then there's a second page. Create a graphic organizer for each word. So including the word, its definition, a sentence using the word, and an illustration. That's a picture. So that's kind of like what I did where I said divide your paper into 4 pieces. You could still do that. You could divide your paper into 4 pieces. But then you could have a word in each piece, like fly. Okay, and it says you have to include the word, the definition. Okay, so you'd write the definition, a sentence, and maybe a picture, Okay, you could draw a picture of it. Okay, so you could do this for each vocabulary word, 8 of them. Sort all of your vocabulary words. Include an explanation of how you sorted them. So if you're sorting them, let's see you have fly, dog, apple, ladder. What else? I had ghost, spirit, hammer. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more hammer. Tree. Okay, so and it wants me to sort them. So I have to look at all these words and I have to think, okay, which words could I group together? Well, I will do, I'm actually going to put fly, dog, apple, no, I'm going to put fly, dog, and tree. No, let's see. I'm going to put ladder and hammer together. Ghost and spirit. Those are pretty obvious. So ghost and spirit would be supernatural. That would be my category. Ghost. Okay, things that you don't see on the earth, but that may still be out there. Spirit. For tools, I'm going to put a ladder and a hammer. So I'm grouping those like that. Then flying dog. I want a group that's living things. Living things. Okay, and I can put a fly, a dog. I could put a tree in that category too. Apple, though, is not a living thing. Well, it is if it's still on the tree. But once you pick it off the tree, then it's not living anymore. So I guess I could put apple under here. But if on the tree, okay, it's living. Or I could have a category. I was thinking I could put a category of things that go together, like things that depend on each other, like a fly and an apple, and a tree. Okay. No, I don't think you need that. A fly depends on an apple, and an apple depends on a tree. Okay. So anyways, this is what this means, is you would categorize or group, it says sort your vocabulary words, okay, into different categories, and then kind of explain how you sorted them. Can I do that with you later, please? Yes, you do need that. Okay, so then this one says create a simile for 5 words. A simile is a comparison of two things or ideas using like or as an example. I didn't read that right. Using like or as. An example is James is as busy as a bee. So it's using as, is as busy as a bee. So it's comparing busy and bee. So we could do, let's see, here's my words. I could compare a dog and a fly. I could say the dog is as dirty as a fly. Okay, so I'm comparing the word dog with fly, saying that the dog is, really dirty. It's as dirty as a fly. Okay, so that's this simile. Create a picture dictionary using all of your vocabulary words. Each page must have text, color, and graphics. So, you can even do that out of like a thing of Post-it notes. You could get 8 Post-it notes and have a little book. You could put the word, and the definition, a sentence, and a picture, okay, of each word, and flip the pages and have a little dictionary. You could do it on Post-it notes. You could just cut up some paper and staple the side and make a little book. So there's that. Create a flip-flap for 5 of your words. So I looked at that. I was like, what is a flip-flap? So I looked it up, and it is something that I have done before. I've just called it a flippy book, but it actually has a name. It's called a flip-flap. This is how you make it. You could use binder paper, color paper, white paper. It doesn't matter. It's saying to you to do it for 5 of your words. So you're going to need 3 pieces of paper, and you overlap them or underlap them, whatever this is called. You space them out evenly, about 1 inch. Okay, so one is sticking out farther than the other, and then you fold it. so that you have all these layers that you can flip open. Okay, you're probably going to need some help with this at home. And then you staple the top. Okay, so then you have all these layers, all these flaps, okay, in your book. And then you put, you could say this is your vocabulary book, your flip flap. I just think that's funny. Okay, and then you could have each word on a different page because it says only to use 5. So the word fly, ladder, ghost, hammer, and spirit. Okay, now if I'm only using 5 today, then I have to do the other 3 with something else tomorrow. And then you flip the page open, the top page, and then you write the definition and do a picture of the word fly, and same thing for ladder and ghost and hammer and spirit. Okay, so that's a flip flap book. And then let's see what else. Oh, here's ideas you could put. You don't have to do the definition in the picture. You could do antonyms, synonyms, sentences, graphics, pictures, definitions. Okay, and we've talked about antonyms and synonyms. Antonym means the opposite of something, and a synonym is the same. Create a vanity tag or a license plate, okay, for the back of a car. For each of your words, you may use up to 8 characters for each tag. Remember to include an answer key. So the way that I see this is you would have something about this size, because license plates are rectangular. And, oops, that's not very attractive. Okay, so here's my license plate. I have the little sticker in the corner for 20. It's almost 2021, so I'll make sure I'm current on my registration. Oh, and then on this side, it renews in July. I don't know. July of 2021. Okay, so let's see. I want to use, I got to think of something creative here. Let's see, my words are fly, dog, apple, ladder, ghost, spirit, hammer, tree. I'm going to play off of things depending on each other. So, like the apple depends on the tree, or the fly depends on the apple. Let's see. I could use 8 letters. So I'll probably put fly. I could use F, L, Y, and then L, V, and T, R, E. So see if you can figure that out, okay? Fly loves trees. Oops. I was going to put apple. Flies love trees. Apple. A, P, L. Okay, APL. Get the light out here. Silly. Silly, Mrs. Pettit. Okay, I know this video is long. You guys are probably dying here. Okay, so flies love, or the fly loves the apple. Okay, so that would be an example of a license plate. Okay, so you could do something like that. Create a song using 5 words. Design a bulletin board to teach someone else about your vocabulary words. So you could make like a poster. You don't have to use a big old poster board. You could just use a piece of white paper. Create a short story using at least 5 of your vocabulary words. Okay, so hopefully I went over the ones that were kind of tricky or difficult. So that's your new vocabulary menu. You're going to pick one for 2 days. You're going to pick one each day. Okay, this is for the 100% distance learning kids. So you're going to be picking one on Monday, one on Tuesday, and then you have practice book pages for vocabulary on Thursday and Friday. Okay, so that's it. All right, guys. Bye.